Okay, hello class. So today I'm going to demo to you the performance task number 1 for ICT 101. Anyway, so the instruction says you open a Word document and you change the margin to 2 on each side. Change the font style to size 60, sorry, Arial and to size 16. So anyway, what you do is you open any Word application or word processing application or program. For my case, it's this one. I'm using WPS Office. So for I cannot afford to buy a license for Microsoft Word and Microsoft Office, and I don't want to pirate the application. So again, you have to open any word processing document. So for my case, I'm using WPS Office. It's free. You could download it on the web. So it says here that you need to change the margin to two on each side. So margins can be found on the page layout tab. Where can you find the page layout tab? On the ribbon. So it's here. Page layout, then margins, then you press 2 on each side. You can either use customize or you could either use uh, the normal. Anyway, it says 2 on each side. So the instruction says 2 on each side. So let's use 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Now, if you notice, the margins got a bit wider on certain parts of the documents and a bit change a bit on certain parts of the document. Anyway, let's go back to the instruction. Change the font style to Arial and size to 16. So font style and font size can be found at the home tab, and here says Calibri. So the instruction says you have to find Arial. So Arial and size 16. So it got bigger, if you notice. It got bigger. Then the instruction again says type your name, hit enter, type ICT 101 performance task 1, hit enter twice. Now the enter here is the enter key on your keyboard, or uh, the one on your cell phone, the the one that resembles an arrow going down. Anyway, uh, so it says write your name and type performance task ICT 101. So let's do it. I will use the one De La Cruz name. Sorry, De La Cruz. Hit enter once. Then ICT 101. Performance task number 1. Hit enter twice. It goes down, as you can notice. Then type the following paragraphs. Use word wrap. Now, word wrapping, if you have research using Google, or if you have research using, if you have known or encountered word wrapping before, word wrapping basically means you have just to let the Microsoft Office or the application do its job. When you type, when you reach the end of the margin, technically it would automatically go down. That is what word wrapping means, or the word wrap itself. Here, I would show you in a bit. So I could just copy paste this one, but again, the instruction says type the following. So I would type this one. I would remove the instruction first. So it says Han Solo. Han Solo. Enter. Quick thinking, thinking and skilled with blaster. Han Solo is a smuggler, space pirate, and captain of the Millennium Falcon. When he and his Wookiee. So if you notice, from here, from here, Han Solo is a smuggler and space pirate. If you notice, I didn't press any enter key, but it automatically went down. So let me continue typing after this Wookiee. So in his Wookiee, first mate, first mate Chewbacca are hired to transport look, as you can notice here, I would keep on typing and the Skywalker would go down. Skywalker. As you can see, it went down. Now, that is what you call word dropping. Or the word drop, sorry. Word drop. It's a feature of Microsoft or any word processing that uh, enables the users to keep on typing without actually trying to press the enter key. Again, as I am typing this paragraph, I have not pressed any enter key. So end OB1 Kenobi. Han becomes involved in the rest. As you can notice here, if I type the word rescue, it goes down. That is again word drop. Yeah, I have to press enter because it's the second paragraph now. Han falls in love with Leia and is drawn to her cause. He finds a focus for his flyboy talents. No longer a reckless adventurer, Han becomes one of the rebellion's most courageous. What happened to my typing? Heroes. So that's the paragraph, as you can see here. So Han Solo, quick. That's a paragraph. Then hit enter twice. Type this character list in a form. So I will hit enter twice here. So that's 1, 2. That's 2. Then I would type the list of characters. Master Yoda, Han Solo. So Master Yoda, Han Solo. Then it says in a list form. Anyway, I'm just typing. So, Chewbacca. Then Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then the last one is Princess Leia. Okay, so I have typed the list of characters. Bold and underline the title. So the title here means Han Solo. So bold and underline the title. So anyway, bold can be found under the font name, or you can just use Control B, and underline is just beside it, or you can just press Control U. So bold and underline. So that's center align the title and hit enter once. Okay, so I have to press center. Now, for you to center align, it can be found here beside the align text, center, right align, and justify. So the instruction says you center align the text. So you can either press this button or you can press the Control E keyboard shortcut. Then the instruction says hit enter once. So I have hit enter once. It went down. Change the line spacing to both paragraphs to 1.5, leaving the leave the spacing on the list at single space. So for you to change the spacing, you have to either highlight this one, then you go to page layout, where that's where you could find spacing, or sorry, not page layout. You could find this one, line spacing, this icon, then you could go to more, or you could just press 1.5, or you can just select 1.5, you could go to more. Now I'm going to more. It says spacing. Now spacing is this one, that is before, after, and line spacing at. The instruction says change the spacing on both paragraphs to 1.5. So again, I'll go here, then go to more, then spacing at 1.5. That's one single to 1.5. Then that's the paragraph now. Then right align the first paragraph, justify the second. So again, we're going to use the alignment. First paragraph is this one. It says right align. Right align is control R, or you could just press this button and the text transfers to the right as per the word suggests, right alignment. And the second paragraph as justified or control J. That's justified. Now, instruction 8 says italicize the name Han everywhere it appears in either paragraph. So, you could either use this one, or you can see this one. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So there are 4 Hans in either paragraph or of the 2 paragraphs. You could either do that manually. So you control I, control I becomes italicized, control I, then control I. Now you could also use the find and replace. Now find, you can find the word find. So wait lang, I would have to undo what I did. So you have to use the find and replace. So you could use find or replace, or uh, you could use the replace itself. Let's just do find. So style, no, it's not style. More, match case, it's not here. Special, format, paragraph. Nope. Font, Latin font, ancient font, complex, all text, underline. So you could use this one, or you could just use either you search. As you can see, this one highlights. But again, the instruction says in either paragraph. So I have to press next again, find next. This one, so you could italicize this one. There. This. Italicize this one. Next. You italicize that one. Sorry. This one. Italicize, then find next. So you italicize this one. You either press Control I, you press this button, or you can see what I did. There. So instruction. The next instruction would be highlight the list and use the numbering feature and number them. So the numbering feature, it says highlight here. So the numbering feature can be found here. Either be bullets, numbers, numbering. So you can either select any type, either the Roman one or the 1, 2, 3 as per instruction. So I will use the 1, 2, 3, the numbering. So as you can see, the list now contains numbers 1 to 6. So we go back to the other instruction. Then you drag and drop or cut and paste to move Master Yoda from the top of the list to the bottom of the list. So there are two options. You can either highlight and drag. Sorry, let me do that again. Master Yoda and drag. It won't work. There. I have to delete this one. Or you could cut and paste Master Yoda there. So let me do that again. You can either highlight, then you drag, highlight and you drag, then you press enter, or you cut, then you paste Master Yoda. So let me zoom out. You can either sorry. There's a several another instruction that you highlight this one. You can highlight this one using that one from your work.